Ladies and gentlemen, hey, welcome back to the special edition show.
Oh yeah.
RC Pilots Lounge. We're all of a sudden been messing around live. I use a mouse that's out of battery. I had to use the thing on the laptop, which just drives me nuts. Super hard to do. Holy smoke. So let's see. Bill Surratt, where you at, man? I owe you a wrench, man. Let's see. Where you at, my friend? Right there. And I'm doing it without my mouse. It's tough. Bill, you've been with me a long time. Appreciate you. Now, guys, look, I'm not going to be handing them out tonight because I don't have my mouse, and it's hard to do. And if I miss you, pop back in the chat so we can say hi. Hal Rufner, Jackson, RC Aviation, Jim Duggan, Brian Chambers, Victor Shameless, Jermaine Spencer, Bill Shepard, Thompson's Hanger, what's up? Farmer Man. Yeah, no politics tonight in here. Save it. It's everywhere else. I'm sorry. Save it.
Airplanes tonight.
Kevin Trappin, Dan Seldom-Ridge, Bill Surratt, Captain Photon, Jeff's Custom RC, Jordan Dole, Skyblazer RC, Hal Rufner. Well, I reply, Hal Rufner. So listen, you guys see why it was so hard for us to keep this to ourselves.
Very hard.
Holy moly. Here we are sitting back here. I hope you guys watch the videos, or if you take the time and watch them tonight, especially those of you who are on the fence. But there's some guy, most guys are really receive this really well, but there's a few guys that have been kind of snarky on Facebook. But yeah. Surprise, surprise, Facebook. This is a completely new 1500 millimeter 6-cell power Mustang. It's got DNA you might recognize, sure, but it's not a redo.
No.
The wing, you saw the assembly.
Completely different molds.
It's the middle section is its own thing, and then outboard panels, and then the smart technology, my goodness. Outboard wing panels, breakaway, all that good stuff. Yep. If you want to see how that telemetry works without even doing anything, look at the end of the assembly video, and you just like simply on the home screen, like what I'd call the main screen on your DX whatever radio, you scroll to the right and you're starting to get into the telemetry features, which is just
super simple.
So cool. And then I discovered too what was happening to me, my telemetry on that first flight. Like after a few minutes we had to land right on the shakedown because I freaked out because actually you can see I was getting ready to do a maneuver and then I got like a warning and seriously, like I was halfway over or something, or starting to be, and then I kind of freaked out and I was like, let's bring it in. And it was just because the parameters on the cell voltage was way too high. Yeah. So it was alarming out at 4.1, which is like, you know, nothing. That's why when we landed, we had like 60-some% left. And I showed you how to fix that in the videos, guys. We worked really hard this week. We've been at it to deliver the goods and leave no stone unturned.
Oh, yeah.
If you have any questions, ask them now. Ask them in the comment sections. Do your thing, guys, because we're super pumped about this release and can't wait to get it back out, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a lot more to come. Can't wait.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Super exciting. And as always, links in the description, guys. That's kind of cool. And I hope... I made sure not to beat people over the head with that in the videos. I mean, I think I did a good job.
Oh, yeah. Because
really, I want you to use it. If you're going to buy it, click the darn link. But, like, take it easy on that. And yeah, so Thursday night, special edition Pilots Lounge. Here we are, really dedicated to the Mustang. I've got a T-33 sitting in the box upstairs, and I really want to crack into it. But, like, I want to let this Mustang have its own show because it deserves one. You guys got any questions? Let me know. I mean, I just got the kid mess wiped off of me. Kids are probably still awake. Landing gear are super strong. I mean, you guys have really responded well in the comments too. And I got to tell you, it's hard to leave some of those landings in videos.
Oh, dude.
But it's real.
Exactly.
It's real. And then how much context do I give it when then the next battery, like, we're greasing them?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Just have to get your legs back.
Just, man, I haven't flown a tail dragger warbird in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Long time. A lot of trikes, a lot of jets. Yep. Closest thing is the Beaver, and we bounced that son of a gun too. You know what I mean? Of course, another, you know.
Windy day, yeah.
I hate to blame it on the wind, but I do think, though, it was a little bit curious to me in the manual that there was 3 millimeters down elevator at neutral. This isn't with a flat mix.
Yeah.
It just said at neutral. And I didn't set mine up that way. But I got to tell you, I think there's a good reason for that.
Yeah, I think it might have helped a little bit in certain areas.
Well, every time I would go up, I'd give it a little bit more down trim and add the what I called in the video the predictability factor to the glide path. Start a little higher, settles in nice. I know what I want it to look like, but it's just, it flies so good.
Oh, man.
And somebody mentioned how light it looks on the wing. It's a solid bird, so it's not like light, like get buffeted and tossed, but it just is super well behaved.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that 3 millimeters down, maybe go 2, is going to help keep it planted on the ground, so you make sure you get your speed up, and then also maybe add that little bit more predictability, nose down kind of stance on the approach, because they do want their speed, and that thing flies so good. You can see it was all good till the end, and then I'd get shallow and nose up, and all of a sudden I'm out of the groove, and I had trouble. I bounced it around, but the plane took it. I mean, no problems. But you know, we wanted to get back out, but we got one opportunity. We had 3 opportunities, and they all were awful. That day we went out was the best day we had. Only really because it was warm. The winds were always awful no matter what, but we didn't have a lot of time to turn this one around considering holidays and winter. But we did it, y'all, right here out of Indiana. So I hope you guys check that playlist out, the unboxing. You can see our first impressions, the assembly. Man, it's all right there.
Yep.
It's all right there.
Check out when he's landing in grass and stuff, too. That's what I was most excited about, because we fly out of school by my house. It's a grass runway.
Yeah.
And this thing is killer.
Honestly, if you're worried about bouncing around and stuff, grass is your best friend on a plane like this. So it's got big tires. I measured them a minute ago. It's like 93, 94 millimeters, which is like 3 5/8 inches. The big tires, and also they seem to have a great amount of forward rake, but nothing crazy. And also, because the battery's down low in the bottom of the fuselage. I've flown every foamy Mustang.
Yep, same
so
here.
Back when the free wing Mustangs, Crow. Iron Ass, Old Crow, when those came out, those were 1400 millimeter, maybe 1410 millimeter. The FMS one was 1450 millimeter. These are both 4S offerings. The FMS one was always the best choice to recommend for somebody who was flying off of grass because of where that battery set down low in the fuselage, which lessened the fulcrum effect you're going to get for nose overs and stuff. Yeah. The Old Crow deal, the battery was way up on top.
Yeah.
And it was it was a shorter bird because it was a little smaller, shorter. I think it was a little taller as well. And it was really hard not to nose that one over. Although it was fantastic. The landing gear really nice. And the tires were a little bit bigger if you had a smooth surface. That one was pretty dynamite. Yep. And it actually had a sound system and stuff. But there's so much more room in the FMS one to work with. And this takes notes from that one. It's not that one. But this is a nice 1500 6L power. It's all been thought out. Every opportunity for taking breathing air.
Oh, yeah.
Cool scale fidelity. Yep. Those kinds of things, they've been done on it.
And what's cool is
low center of gravity, great on grass. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, you're good. And they achieve speed out of a 4-blade prop instead of having to upgrade to like a 2-blade prop like some of them which is awesome. It's a fast plane. It really is.
It's like it's a 15 and a half, 16-inch prop.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Get the Mustang, farmer man. You fly off grass.
Yeah.
Boozer's working. Yeah, guys, links in the description of this video as well as all the videos. I created a brand new playlist for been burning the candle at both ends. I'm sick. Been burning the candle at both ends, seriously. And I'm not a thumbnail guy, but I did them last night, man. I did the best I could do. But yeah, so, and you know, go to the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group. We shared a couple of the Horizon videos too that might do a little bit better job talking about this new telemetry. You know, the telemetry actually that comes off of these ESCs, these Avion ESCs. Now, this is a smart ESC for surface vehicles. I liked what I was getting so much that I was like, man, I want that on my one of my trucks too. So this is for my 4S Creighton. I'm gonna put it in there. I got a new Spectrum radio, the 5C deal that'll talk to smart. I bought one. I couldn't help myself. But this technology on these smart ESCs are so cool. My buddy Mike Kennedy bought one of those ESCs and is sending it to us to put in his Hobby King Spitfire. So you guys, you can tell how nice it is. You can almost eliminate your flight timer by just scrolling over and look at your voltage on your batteries. You can see your cells, and also you can set the warnings where you want them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Man, you can just fly till you get your warning.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if you guys saw a live stream earlier, Jason and Cody were doing. They were saying it's great because you can get more value and flight time out of your battery because you can go a little longer and not have to worry about it. So you can get that warning, and it's awesome. There's a lot of really cool features.
Yeah, Hal Rufner, yeah, man. Go, all you got, pilotryanmedia.com, and you can click Horizon Hobby. Or any of the videos we put out today. We put out 4 videos: unboxing, assembly, shakedown, and a flight review. And I got more to do. I want to. Guys have asked to see it with safe on, and I probably should have put it on for myself that windy day. But you know, honest engine. I wanted to go with just the bare bones AS3X, and guys, that thing flew so smooth.
Oh yeah.
And had such a presence. And you know what? That scheme really surprised me too, but it doesn't bother me one bit.
No, especially when it's in the air.
It's got the best of everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna click on the panels, man. Stick around.
Do it.
I actually I didn't think I was gonna use these. You know, I thought I would just put them in and always leave it that way. Leave it together.
Oh yeah.
But I've been totally bringing it back and forth with these off.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Especially when you got a bunch of other junk in the truck.
Well, it's like they were saying earlier, if you don't have a truck necessarily or a trailer, it fits in the back of a lot of cars.
Dude, I have a car. I don't even have a truck. So, like, at work, I've got an airplane or two, a couple RC trucks. Guys, I mean, there you go.
Bada boom, bada bing.
We had so much fun with it, guys. What an honor to get to do it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Look at that, man.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So yeah, we're not done. That was just like day one. Everything you saw except for the build, you know, and the unboxing was done in that one day.
I can't get over the paint finish on this one either. It doesn't even look like foam. It's crazy.
Well, if you guys have seen the finish on the nozzles on the SU, that gold, kind of brown gold, it's like metal looking.
Yeah, it is.
That's what the silver's like on this.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's like a tri-coat. It's beautiful. I'm going to get a tape measure. Someone just asked what a wingspan is with wingtips off. It's a good question.
Oh, I'll tell them.
Oh,
do you think the outer wing panels would eventually get to where they would be a weak link? I mean, I think the more, I mean, obviously, almost the more you take something apart, I'm not sure if it'd be a weak link as much as it would just be obvious that it comes apart there.
Yeah.
Just like I said in one of the videos. Yeah, it's got ball links. Yeah. Just like I said in one of the videos, when I pull it apart, if I'm going to mash foam at all, I want to mash it back here, not up in the front. So I tend to kind of try to get it started, see, right there in the front.
Yep. And this is Carbon Z construction also, so there's probably a very good...
They're just not calling it that because it's not 3,000 millimeters.
Yeah, it's not huge. But it's built really well, so I'd imagine they can take quite a bit of abuse coming on and off.
Well, and you can replace them.
Yeah. And if you look when the canopy's open...
So see if I'm lined up pretty good with that. Line me up. I don't want it all over the phone.
Yep.
What do you say? Looking good?
Yeah, looking pretty good.
I'd say 32 is an overestimate by about ½ inch. So between 31.5 and 32 inches with the outboard wing panels off.
Yep.
You guys like the new light in here? Got a new light in here. Super high tech. Super high tech. John Nunes, what's up? Some 1,500 millimeter planes. That is a pretty good size, man, because it's still big enough to fly big and small enough to transport. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, my 1,600 millimeter and 1,500 millimeter P-47, 1,600 millimeter Spitfire, 1,600 millimeter Corsair, 1,600 millimeter Tiger Cat, 1,600 millimeter P-38, I can get in my car without taking the wings off.
Yep.
My car. It's a little, what is it? Is it a Ford Freestyle or something? It's like a little it looks like a Subaru on steroids, but it's a little station wagon thing. Now, I can't get very many planes in there if I do that, but if I'm just wanting to fly a couple, that works. Now, I can easily, of course, take the wings off if I want to do that, but I really don't. But that's been so easy, too. I've taken them off every time I transported it.
Yeah. And the drop tanks on this thing's really cool, too.
Yep.
They slide off like Ordnance does on any other aircraft, and just the scale detail that went into even the drop tanks is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, they got plumbing and all.
Yeah.
Separate blades, Sean. The prop is separate blades.
Everything seems to be very well balanced, too, as far as that goes. I'm always nervous when they have the blades that screw into the prop adapter, but it seems to work great on this thing.
Yeah, I
can't. On the back of the spinner, I shouldn't say.
I want to fly it some more. I mean, it was just so fun. Bobby's got to get a turn on it, too.
Mm-hmm. It was so crosswindy, I didn't want to take the chance of messing up something so pretty.
We were hoping still. I didn't want to take the chance of messing up something so pretty.
Just had to do it, though. We didn't
had to do it.
Don't have a choice.
Yeah, had to do it, and was hoping to get out another time, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah. So
yeah, guys, that's it. I mean, that was an honest first impression. We showed you the goods, man. I mean, I love the comments, man. So many guys have gone out of their way to thank us for leaving in the less than perfect stuff.
Yeah.
Well, if you want less than perfect, you came to the right place. What? Congrats on the big news with Horizon. Proud of you guys and keep up the good work. Just get them to make a damn Reno racer that will go fast, but also have retracts, lights, flaps, etc. Something we haven't seen. Please.
Big Bearcat would be sweet.
Guniac, thank you, man. You're a treasure. Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, so look, I'm not going to stay. I think we got a half hour in us, and then we're going to dip. But I just wanted to urge you to check out those videos if you have. If you're not interested in the plane, well, then don't, I guess. But if you are, boy, we've got it covered, I think. You know, between the Horizon Hobby videos and us, that's really the only look you're going to get right now. I know I haven't seen it yet, but RC Geek did an assembly and doesn't have any flights yet. So be keeping an eye out for him because I'm sure he's going to get it out, too. He's got a beautiful flying facility there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing, too. We're trying to put it on a postage stamp. When you get more room, you get to pick it better. But
sure do.
Yeah, Jeff's Custom RC, thank you so much. Yeah, all you guys, I want you to know, we got 100 in here on an off night. That's the best.
Heck yeah.
When I say edit videos, I'm zooming, I'm messing with the color, and I'm putting different clips together. But I'm not cutting nothing out. You guys want to see it too much. And so I might do a video later where it's just a flight highlights thing. I smash up some stuff. I actually wanted to do one of those too, but I just I ran out of time. But that'll be something to look for in the future. But I kind of I'd rather get more flights with the safe in it for you and put up the real goods on that. And then out of everything I have, just smash up some kind of, highlight video. But the highlight video is cool for eye candy, but it doesn't give you what you want to know.
Yeah.
The discerning buyer and flyer wants to see these things really work. The FMS V8 gear doors did go back up after the gear went down. Yeah, they did. Not on the first ones. You're the guy who keeps on going on and on about it on Facebook too.
What's that?
The FMS V8. This isn't that plane.
Oh, it's not even close. Different molds, everything.
It's not that plane. Yeah, I flew every one of these, and the FMS one was the gear doors did not work correctly on version 7, whatever version number it was, right away.
Yeah.
And then they fixed the sequencer, and they did.
Yeah.
We did the Red Tails video, me and Mike, at Motion, and we got an early one that didn't have the inner gear doors operating correctly yet, but the ones that were for sale were gonna. So we got an aftermarket sequencer and had it in there or whatever.
Yeah.
But
well, this thing, it's got ball links.
I mean,
That one
it's
didn't have
okay
ball.
if you
There's
don't
tons
want
of
it.
stuff.
It's okay if you don't want it. But this is not the 1450 millimeter Mustang. Like I said, there's DNA in here you're going to recognize, but it's a 1500 millimeter 6S, brand new molds to get it done.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. Carbon Z construction. I mean,
Noble Dro in the house. Yeah, man. I mean, that thing was settling in pretty good. I don't normally do dead stick stuff, but also I got in trouble getting too slow as well, as you can see. And man, I put that stuff in there so y'all can do better than I did. You know what I mean? I ain't too proud to beg. Gaming for Fun 007. Yeah, first day, like 3 or 4 flights on the thing.
Heavy crosswind.
Heavy crosswind. I mean, it ought to be a handful in those conditions. We also greased them too, so it's doable. And the plane is tough enough to take some bounces. And Mustangs and Warbirds give people trouble sometimes. Even knowing what I needed to do, I wasn't always getting it.
Yeah. Well,
So
second flight on the next battery. Well, not second flight, but the next battery pack. You had your feet planted pretty
the
good
second
after
battery
that.
on the shakedown was slamming.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, listen to me hoot and holler.
Oh yeah, I know he's having a ton of fun when he's screaming.
Son of a gun. I cut out a bunch of hooting and hollering. Yeah. So fun. So fun. Yeah, y'all can't hear the crosswind or the wind at all because we got good equipment with a dead kitten on it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear us if we didn't have that.
Yeah, it'd be nasty. Yeah, man. So, any questions? Pilot Ryan, what are the servos? How were they in flight?
Oh my gosh! Speaking of the servos,
I mean, they were great. They worked. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, there's no chatter on these either. There's no chatter. They're really smooth, especially the flaps. It's amazing how quiet everything is and very smooth.
Thanks,
working.
Scotty. Yeah, it is amazing how quiet it is. We fired it up when we were building it, assembling it, and usually you hear this hum and all this kind of stuff. Didn't really hear it. You know, you could hardly tell this thing was on.
Yeah.
How's the performance on the 6S compared to the Old Crow 4S2 blade? Old Crow's pretty fast and great vertical with 2 blade.
Oh, it kills the Old Crow.
It's pretty. I mean, but it's
I had the Old Crow.
in a way kind of comparable.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
But
this thing's a lot faster.
the presence is really locked in on
that
this one.
too. I loved my Old Crow too. I had that for a long
I
time.
love my FMS 1500 millimeter P-47, for example. 6L power,
Yep.
but the prop's not quite as big as it ought to be, but it's a good flying plane, really smooth, same size. The Mustang feels faster to me, and it's a Mustang, it ought to.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember flying the Rock Hobby Racers, the Mustang, the Sea Fury, and the Corsair, like identical power systems. Strega always took it.
Yeah.
It's a Mustang. It's a Mustang. And so I said it in the video, man. I mean, just what you'd expect from Horizon. And here's a Mustang that's up to snuff with the features and the tech you'd expect to see in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
That same technology is available to put into your aircraft if you're not into a Mustang or you already got one.
Yep.
I get it. If you already are rocking a 1450 or a 1700, no one's twisting your arm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you don't like this one, just think, this is a stepping stone right here. I mean, it's early 2020. There's going to be something you're going to love, and it's probably going to have some smart tech, I'm sure, in the future.
And and I mean, probably not everything's going to have it in the future because they do want to, you know, combat price and stuff like this. But you can get this tech and put it in your planes if you like that stuff. So, you know, I know they're as excited about the tech as they are the plane. So, I mean, we are too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's amazing how much this hobby's grown. And
wheel size, it's like, I'm going to sneeze, yo.
Oh, go ahead. Bless you.
I hope I didn't need that. 3 5/8, 93, 94 millimeters is kind of down and dirty.
Yeah, that's right, spot on.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
Brian Phillips, man, what were you asking me? Something about price points? I don't know what their how they make their decisions. Market will bear, apparently. Farmer Man says, guys, give Ryan a thumbs up. This Mustang release he showed was the best one to date, Ryan. Bobby, great job on video.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Farmer Man. Howdy, Brian. And guys, we got 111 in here. I do want to wrap it up at 9 o'clock. Hangar 51, our friend Kenny, who's been in the hobby for a long time, he does a show on Thursday. And we talked about it last week, and he's like, Ryan, you go as long as you want. He usually goes at 9. And you know what? This streaming, man, there's a stream every day of the week now.
Yeah.
This is, I don't really number the shows that are off, special editions like this, but we've done 75 Saturdays in a row. So, Brian Phillips in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Wrench it up.
Wrench. So, yeah. Yeah, anyway, we're giving Kenny a show, no problem. He was cool enough to be like, yeah, man, Ryan, go as long as you want. It's like, nah, it's okay. Because we'll be back on Saturday. We'll talk about other new releases as well.
Oh, yeah.
But I just wanted to really touch base with you guys because it was hard to hold back. I've done it before. I mean, I've got a lot of practice keeping these things to myself. But, man, we're glad that the cat's out of the bag. So.
Oh, I'm so happy. I was excited for everybody. I really was.
RC Project,
pretty
what's
cool.
up? Dude, I don't have a Mustang anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing's awesome.
Gotta have one.
Oh, yeah. I think everybody needs to have a Mustang in their hangar at least once.
Papa Boozer says thumbs it up. Yeah, thanks. Nitro Neil, what's going on, Gavin? Man, that's crazy. Australia, you should move. Awesome. Mr. Jackman. Compliments Bobby K. Appreciate that. Flight time on the 6S 5000. Man, I mean, it's real time in the video. Yeah. So just check it out. I mean, I set my timer to 5 minutes in the throttle time and was coming down still pretty good. I don't think I did the greatest job of showing you my checker stuff, but we had a lot going on that day. RC Air Marshal, Josh just asked a question for us. You might check that out. Mr. T 1035 says he has 5 already.
Is it flaky?
What?
I just, someone was asking.
Oh, I don't think so.
It's not flaky. It's got like that pearl look to it, or whatever you want to say. I guess metallic. Would you say?
Yeah.
Silver's gorgeous on it. It really is. And what was really cool about this one is you can tell in the video it's super gloomy out, and that paint scheme shows up so good. It's you can tell orientation all the time.
Warbird Jim Duggan, that's a neat story. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. They go super fast.
I know it. We got 120 up in here. We didn't even share it out. Where's it at? Funny thing is, the scale reproduction of that scheme was actually painted blue because they found a faded old picture when the real one was olive drab. Is that true about the Truman Mustangs?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember Paul Poberezny had this one, but different letters on it.
Well, I'm pretty sure his was originally olive drab.
Was it?
Yeah, and he painted it blue. I'm pretty sure.
Is
The
that
original
right?
one that saw wartime was actually olive drab.
Huh.
Yeah.
No kidding.
I'm pretty sure.
Close up Walworth Aviation, check out the channel. We did 4 videos on this baby, man. We did an unboxing and an assembly on it, counting rivets. Go check that out. Yeah, DX9, DX8, DX6 should all work with this telemetry. You don't need any extra channels.
Yeah, just update
It's just there.
Yeah, update your radio and you're good to go.
No gluing at all on this. No gluing at all.
Just the antenna.
Which, actually, I didn't glue it in.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh,
Just sitting in there.
perfect. I can't believe that. It didn't come out, huh? That's awesome.
Raymond Molina. Yes, so far anyway, that's the only paint scheme. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it stays. You know, we're big boys now. You know what I mean? We can change them if we want to. Everything is paint though, except for what you'd expect to be decals, like the stars and bars, and the letters. I think Lou the 4th is painted or stickers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. I mean, really, the assembly, it's up close and personal.
Yep. And it's cool how much airflow is on this thing too. I mean, even the exhaust ports vent. It's wild. Every little bit and piece on here that you see as plastic actually functions. It's pretty sweet. Yeah,
Jeff, that's right. We know that. Yeah, RC Geek got a build up as well. You can check out his build or my build. I don't care, but you can see it up close on ours and probably his too. Yeah, T-33 sitting upstairs.
I seem to snag one of those boys as well.
Yeah, Don, that's true. Man, I don't know.
What's that?
The hinges.
What about them?
They're submerged hinges. They're not foam hinges.
No.
These are mechanical hinges on the flaps, on the ailerons. I'm not sure about the empennage. So it's mechanical everywhere except...
Pretty sure elevator's mechanical too.
Nope.
It's not.
Nope. It's a live foam hinge on the elevator. No big deal. Nah, this is a harder EPO. This isn't gonna remind you of the I feel like the P40 from FMS and older Z foam, not carbon Z, but old Z foam Park Zone stuff, seem to have that real soft Gator Quick super light foam.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I feel like the 1500 millimeter FMS P47 and P40 had that foam, but I feel like this is back to better.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's the same stuff.
All day.
Single blades, yes, Bill Surratt. Yeah, big servos. I know it's not your deal, but 500 plus, that's a tough sell for a World War II aircraft. Has done its rounds for as long as I can remember. Yeah, man, I mean, it's the most popular one there is. So, I mean, it's all about where you're at, you know what I mean? I mean, some guys already got P-51s and they're okay. Some guys are as much a fan of the hobby and innovations that come in it as they are the planes themselves. So they're going to be all about this one. Yeah, Mr. Jackman, look back in the chat. We took the wings off and put them on. We also did that in some of our flight videos and stuff like that. It's not too hard. I'm not going to do it 100 times, though. Are the flaps both travel or just reverse? Wondering if you can mix them in with the ailerons. I mean, you can do anything if you want to bad enough. And but you'd have to divide and conquer the out of the receiver and stuff like that. And man, Mikey, I can't see what's going on. Look at that bullshit. I can't see what's going on about who's blocked and who's not blocked on the YouTube channel right now. And I'm not going to stop the show to unblock somebody. So you don't tell secrets that you found out in China, what's coming next from other companies? I mean, if that's how you want to roll, then go. Do it. That's ridiculous. Do you see that?
Partially, yeah.
I mean, not right now. I'm kind of busy. You know what I mean?
I don't even know.
Not the top of my list. Yeah, no problem being late, man. I mean, we just wanted to, you know what? It was a big release. We had a lot of content we released today. Super excited about it. Been holding on to this nugget for a while now. And just wanted to, you know, let you guys ask questions and get in here if you wanted to and hang out while we talk about it. We got about 15, 20 minutes left, and we're going to, you know, cut it. Chuck Galucci, is the firmware update the same for all DX6 and DX8? When you're going to be able to select the model it's for, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I had never done it before in my life. And I went on, first try, did my DX9, upgraded it so I could take full advantage of the features of this smart tech, and it was no problem. It was super easy. And
it's pretty painless.
Yeah, well, you type in your serial number and things like that. It knows what it's dealing with. It gives you what you need. I'd like to know if any of this aircrafts could do the Cobra maneuver. The Su-30 can.
Yeah.
Randy, thanks. What's the bet? Flightline drops one now, 1600 millimeter. I mean, it's a Mustang. I mean, your odds are always halfway decent. Yeah, Jeff. This one is like easily customizable. Customizable. If you wanted to change the paint scheme, there's no doubt about how it'd be easy. Better you guys than me for sure. If I had this baby, I would have dropped my nuggets all over the place. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, you can't replace these, man. To do the work on them, you know, if you get an early deal, and they only send one. I mean, everybody I've worked with only sends one.
Yeah.
Kevin Farros, you know what to do. Link in the description. What's up with you? And you can earn your points too, Horizon Hobby style. Thanks, Randy. Can we see what it looks like without the tip tank? Without the yeah. Man, I'm going to have you help me.
Let's do it.
Just hold her up on her nose. So it's just like any other ordnance. Now, the bottom of the pylon's plastic. You got her good?
Yep.
It just... And you can see it in the assembly. Please check that out. I'm not going to go. Thanks, Chuck.
I can help.
Yeah, see if you can get that close to him.
What way am I going here? Oops, wrong way.
Sorry. Wrong one.
Camera.
I'll take that one off too, though. There you go. Actually, I can't wait to fly it without him. I flew it with him the whole time.
And check out the gear doors. They are so smooth, it's unbelievable.
Every other time I've had a Mustang that had these, I had to fiddle with them to get them to sit right.
Yep.
And then they would sit too right. Actually, drop it down a little bit. Let's show them this. So right here is a plate that you can screw, unscrew, and you get to the servo for the steering of this.
Yep.
Right there, nice and easy. Ball links.
Yep. Servo covers on all of the servos on the wings.
Yep.
It's pretty amazing.
Nice big suspension, and it looks really sexy without the tanks. Holy moly, man. Yeah, the table's not big enough. But all the plumbing, look at that.
Yeah, it's
and
cool.
then it's labeled. You can see the can you see the R down here? Kinda. Right and left. Pilot's right and left. So plastic pylon. I mean, it's just cool. Oh, you're welcome, Hal Rufner. Ha. The length of the center wing section, we measured it just a little while ago. It's somewhere between 31 and 32 inches, the middle wing section, Mr. Timmy GT. It looks fast now, huh? Yeah, I had to joke about the world's first ever clipped wing Mustang, of course. Papa Boozer, you know Kevin's going to have it. He can't stand himself. He's as bad as the rest of us. Thanks, Olsen Aviation. He likes the prop sound. Yes, Bill Shepard, thank you for that. 32 inches. Photon, you guys act like it's the same plane. Well, yeah, it's a Mustang. But that doesn't mean it's the same one. Yeah, Mustang tanks look like this. But on every brand, they look like this. It doesn't matter. Tailplate is nice. My airfield has to take the whole assembly out to correct steering. Right. It did sound nice, Brandon E. Oh, nice, Ryan O. Captain Photon's got it right. Rivets are molded in, and man, they emulated even the fabric covering on the control surfaces on the tail. So not rivets, but it's got where it would be like glued on the, I want to say stringers, but that's not what it is. Just the ribs and such. Photon says back off. All right, then. Shout out from Panama. What's up, Renee? Hey, if you're new to the channel and you're popping in the chat, we do this every Saturday night. We talk about where it's at, hot new releases and things in the hobby.
Gotta love it.
Yep, consider subscribing and all that good stuff. It was crazy. I think it would have been unlimited vertical if I kept going. Love the wireless connections. No more wires hanging everywhere. I do too, Kevin. I really like that. And, you know, I didn't think, like I was talking earlier, I can fit all these big planes in my car. But when I do that, without taking the wings off, I'm limited in what I can bring. The big Tiger Cat, it's easy to break it down, and you have to. Mm-hmm. It's big. It's big, even broke down. Everything about it's big.
It's awesome, though.
but man, I'm breaking down this thing every time because I can still bring other big stuff. That when we went to the field, I brought, and I'm in a little station wagon. I brought my SU-30. I brought a couple trucks, and I brought the Mustang. And it had plenty of room. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, Jeff in Lower Alabama, dude. It's been a minute since I mean, Warbirds is where I started from. But it's been a minute. And, you know, I knew I like using that runway. Why wouldn't you? But I knew if I just went with nose into the wind and crossed the field and did the grass that I'd look 100% better on my everything, takeoffs and landings. But it's like, no, man, this is it. This is the plane. I'm dealing with a crosswind coming from over here, which is going to just exaggerate the left-handed nature of everything. But we worked it out, and we showed you. So, I mean, I'm all about it. JCB 67. I mean, how cool is it, guys? Free subscriptions. You're a member of the club. And over here, we get to be like, how cool is that? That we got to have a Mustang. I mean, that's just the neatest thing, man. I appreciate Horizon for working with us.
Yeah.
And it's not because of us, it kinda, but it's because of the whole big ball of wax.
Yep. We'd be nothing without you guys.
That's it. Oh, dude, Tiger Cat is one of my favorite crosswind airplanes.
Tiger Cat?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was amazed by that thing in a crosswind.
It's I mean, it's a high wing. If you look at a Tiger Cat, I mean, it's a high wing warbird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Super stable.
That SU-30 isn't too bad in crosswind either. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
SU-30's great.
Yeah, I flew that.
I don't care.
Oh,
but
man.
how are the gear doors attached? Just wondering how durable they are in grass. I mean, man, if the grass is that tall, you might be in trouble no matter what they're made of. Honestly, they fit so stinking tight and they open and close so fast. I don't know how they're attached, but I imagine it's just kind of like the pins that you would see that about everybody uses.
Yep. No, I haven't got to fly it yet. We wanted to get the work done. It was super crosswindy, so we got what we could done. And
Kevin,
then,
thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly it next time as soon as we get some better weather. Right now, we're expecting like 5 inches of rain and sleet and all types of good stuff. So probably won't be for another week or so. But
yeah, Warbird Jim Duggan. So Motion last week, Horizon this week. Where's Hobby King? Don't know, but we're going to be bringing you another Hobby Zone launch as well over here. Yep, I think everybody's box is ticked. You know, we got a jet, we got a Warbird, and we're going to have
some other cool things.
More traditional kind of civilian style thing. So I'll just leave it at that for now. But yeah, man, loved it. Loved it. And I could have done the grass all day long. I mean, it was a doll. It was a doll on that. I think grass guys, you know, there's room to really move the CG forward. Obviously, if you're a grass guy, you know you don't want to do that crazy amount. And make sure you have high rate for authority on the tail. And then also, you don't want the steep flaps, probably landing flaps. Because, man, the flaps really drop big.
Big time.
Sunglasses are in my car, Don. Thanks.
Air Marshal, I'm definitely buying one.
What?
One of these.
Are you?
Oh, yeah. I sold my old Crow a couple months ago just because I was looking for another new Mustang. And I have my Dynam Mustang, which is awesome for, like, out at our school and stuff like that. But I like bigger birds also. And this thing's right up my alley, so I will definitely have one. I don't know. I'm a Mustang guy, though, too. I've had almost every one. So
Pilot by day, cat burglar by night. Can handle a bigger battery. So we wanted to fly it on the Smart 7000, but it's just without Wild Bill. They come out with videos every day, so we're liable to cross each other's paths. Without doing any modifications, the 7000 wasn't going to work for us and still CG right. You could actually make it work, but then you'd be so nose heavy, I didn't want to do it. So we did fly with the 5500 70C roaring top, and I would look at that dimensionally and know that you're not going to do any bigger than that. Mitchell Farley. Nice job, Kangaroo Ryan. That was a trip. Thanks, Dave.
Oop.
Rhino, some planes do have the Swiss cheese flaps like on dive bombers. But it's got to be like a Dauntless or something. I think one of the Trojans might have a flap off the fuse that's like that.
Did they?
Yeah. Man, companies have been dying for decades and they're still here. So, yeah, I don't take grain of salt or two. Dan has the Arrows RC Marlin from Hobby Zone. Looking forward to a new release from them. Yeah, man. Me too. I know what it is.
What's that?
New release of Hobby Zone.
Oh.
Which is more expensive to make? Trailing link struts or oleo struts? I don't know. Paul McNeil, what's up? T28 has an air brake. Is it perforated like dive brakes though? Huh. Yeah, Farmer Man. I think you'll like it.
You're going to love it. Jared
Kirby, you guys coming to Joe Knoll this year? Perhaps. Perhaps.
There's a lot in the makings for this year, actually. It's crazy. In the summertime, I'm darn near booked for every weekend almost. My other half is going to hate me.
Bring her with you.
Yeah.
Jeff Brown was so happy to see a video where I crashed. Well, thank you, I guess. Warbird Jim Duggan says good night. Cool, man. Yeah, man. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, Air Marshal. Most of the time they were. The Dauntless had, they were split both, though. Perforated up and down, if I remember right. Colin will be at Knoll. Mary Boozer's going to be at Knoll. Knoll seems pretty busy.
Yeah, it does.
If I bought the Mustang, I would do it as Dazzling Donna the Reno Racer.
That'd be pretty cool.
Joe Ream just got back from being an American.
Heck yeah.
What's up, man? What up? Let's see, man. We're getting close to 9 o'clock. Where is Hangar 51? He didn't even pop in here. America. $725. Golly. Canada.
Man, you'd be better off driving down here.
That's why that song's called Oh Canada.
Oh,
like, oh Canada, what the heck? You guys should do Thursday shows every week. No. It's I wish. Actually, initially when I first started this thing, it was on Thursday.
Was it really?
Uh-huh. I did it that way for like a month, half a month, something like that.
Saturdays nights is just better too
Saturday's
because we can
great.
hang out all night with you guys and not have to have a bedtime.
Yeah, for real.
I have to work in the morning, unfortunately.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, I just got home from work, ate dinner, kid stuff, read books, set this up, and at 8 o'clock, it's tough. It's tighter. That's why I do 9 on Saturday, and then we can stay up.
Yep. Who's that? Don Willman. Yeah, the box, it's not too big, but you know what I figured out? If
do you really want to know how big the box is, man?
And it's easy to sneak past the wife if you just take one in piece by piece and tell her you crashed something. That's what I do.
Or don't need to lie to your lady and man up a little bit. 51 by 17 by 10. Reginald, thank you, man. Yeah, I can't wait to fly it some more. Yeah, 4.5 hours. Yeah, we go long, man. Long time. We're gonna hand it over to Kenny in a little while. I'm aiming at 9 o'clock. So hit me up with any last minute stuff. Farmman's got his hotel. That's the thing about Knoll.
Is that for Knoll, Farmman?
I think so. See, if I go to Knoll, I'm probably just showing up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm driving, so I need to roll VIP style. Yeah, I've never seen one come like this, Boozer. Spring Knoll gonna be mint.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, I got you, gaming. for fun. You can't win. Guys want them up, they want them down. See, the thing about them coming up like this is you don't have to worry about grass.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have a shop, you back in and unload. She don't see nothing. She don't see nothing. Oh, I've had this one. I've had this one.
I've had this one, yeah.
Yeah. Man, we got 140 folks in here Thursday night. Man. Yeah, y'all, if you're new, subscribe, all that good stuff. This, you know, that's what's cool about these endeavors is, like, hopefully, you know, you grow your channel and things. Ryan still won't tell me what the Y connector for the P-38 and 5000. Late to the party, Steve. Does the 51 have altitude and airspeed in the new receiver? I don't know. My favorite motion RC plane, the next one. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Jared Kirby, see you later.
Hey, what are the dates on all? Anybody know? It sounds. I think is that a week long? I think it's a week long.
I think so, man.
I wouldn't be able to go the whole time, but maybe fly down there for a little bit.
I wonder about wingspan, 1,500 millimeters. So that's like 59 inches, Bruce Beamer. Mitchell Farley, see you later. Yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah, comment and all that good stuff, guys. I appreciate you stopping in on those videos. We're delivering it out here, y'all. Dave Moyer, love your channel. Could see you going daily. That would be fantastic.
That'd be sweet.
Y'all got. I'm telling you, it doesn't cost you nothing but clicking a link to support it. You know, and then there's multitude of ways. I would love for that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy the ESC separate from the plane. Go to Horizon Hobby, peruse the smart section, the Spectrum radios, and the smart ESCs. If you go to the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group, I shared a couple videos from today that the boys at Spectrum and Horizon put out on the new ESC and the technology and the smart and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, dig in, check that stuff out, ask questions, stick around. For sure, you're going to be able to buy. I mean, one of my buddies has already bought one of these ESCs to put in one of his Hobby King planes that we're going to do for him and show you how it's done. And then I'm pretty sure that Air Marshal, when he gets around to it, I already have the Creighton, but he's going to get a Creighton too and put one of these Surface ESCs in there. This is smart technology, but it's for surface. And I have a radio that's going to tell me RPM, speed, all kinds of stuff. The surface stuff is a little bit different. So there may be, because the RPMs may be easier to track and things like that, they get a good idea of speed. But it's all brand new, so we're all kind of learning, but I really do think this is how it's going to go. The hinges are all mechanical hinges except for the horizontal, which is a nice live hinge. So they're mechanical hinges, they're plastic or nylon or something. Paul McNeil, whatever it takes, man. I was starting high because the high approach is what was helping me nail the landings better. And with that, I was able to be, it was such a steep angle, I didn't need power till the very end usually. I'm not perfect. I just look good, is all. No, not that either. Yeah, man, I mean, would rather stick with batteries. That's cool. I think you were the one who asked, though. What do you think of the weird drone spotted in Middle America? Oh, man, I don't.
I did see a thing about that. Someone said that they're coming from Wyoming Air Force Base now, but who knows?
Whatever. I mean, don't get me going on that stuff.
Later, Rhino.
Would any of it surprise you? Any crazy cockamamie baloney you could think of would never surprise me.
No, me neither. They have things that none of us know about.
That's why that's why you gotta get straight with your maker and not worry about that stuff. For real.
I agree.
Joan Alldates. I ain't worried about that stuff, man. I already know. I read the book. I know who wins.
What's that now? Joan Alldates, you said?
Yeah, May 8th through 16th.
Oh, sweet, sweet.
Guys, we're going to send everybody over. I want y'all, this guy is, if you guys go see, somebody drop a link to Kenny's channel and his stream if he's going already. We're going to blow him up. We got 132 viewers in here. I hope to see you on Saturday. Thanks for coming by. Do all the right stuff. Subscribe, smash the bell. If you're cool, leave a thumbs up. If you're not, don't. Massis Belts, what's up? So, Josh Weaver just dropped a link to his channel or his stream. What is that? Keep me coming, Ryan. Great job. Thanks, man. Jeff's customer C in the house. Dude, Craig, I don't know, man. I think you got to have a Mustang like this. It's nice.
It's can't go wrong.
The lag is real, huh? All right, guys, look. Hangar 51, Kenny. The guys have been dropping the link in the chat. Give me a thumbs up on your way out. You're not live yet? You need to be live. I'm not going to kick everybody out till there's somewhere to go. All right, get it done. We're going to hang out till you get it done. I ain't rushing if he ain't ready. I see you, Hangar 51. Yeah, get live. Massis Belts. Get that Mustang. Click my link in the description if you would. Or go to pilotryanmedia.com and click Horizon Hobby.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll wait. I'm going to wait, Hangar 51. As soon as they tell me you're live and we got a link to your live stream, we're going to come over. But until then, I'm not going to send folks to the channel and then they got to wait. I'm going to keep them. RC Air Marshal says, thanks for the videos today, Ryan. My wallet and the Amy hate you, but I love it. Tell her Private Pilot Ryan said it's okay. You only live once. You only live once. You can't talk about big money and then be weird about spending it. Going now, says Hangar 51. Awesome. Yeah, Boozer, check it out. There's a lot of good info in all the videos, but I think the shakedown, the second battery, not the second flight, is the one.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's a bunch of landings. I felt like I wrung it out, though, on the flight review, too. Mm-hmm. I just didn't get good landings. Yep. But I put good ones in the video at the end.
Someone asked for a good first warbird.
What, this?
Yeah.
What is a good first warbird?
No, or is this would be a good first warbird, I believe.
No. No, because it's going to make you mad. Just because it is bigger, a little bit heavier. I would definitely be going with like 1,200 millimeter, size, 1,100 millimeter size warbirds to cut my teeth, I think.
Yeah.
This isn't a good first warbird.
Yeah, if you're like a couple, 3 or 4 planes in though, I think it could be.
It could be. If you're like owning everything else,
yeah,
and you're proficient on jets.
Yeah, and want to hop into a tail dragger 6S beast.
Yeah, but it depends where you're coming from, I guess. But John Graham, oh man, that's a tough call. Mustang or a DX9, I don't know, but go to Pilot Rider Media first. Kenny's live.
All right.
Okay. Awesome. Guys, thanks for coming by. Check out Hangar 51's live stream. You don't have to stay forever because he'll be on forever, but stop by, say hi. Tell him where you came from. Jeff Henderson, same rates as I always use. I set it up by the book, and it's in the assembly. I show you the radio setup, dual rate, expo, the whole thing. We really tried to leave no stone unturned in this process. I've never released 4 videos at the same time like that. You know, I don't know how it's going to go, but if you go check them out, watch them, engage with them, thumbs them up, thumbs them down, comment. I'll see what you're doing, and I appreciate that. As always, if you're going to buy it anyway, go through Pilot Ryan Media, click your favorite brand icons. Yeah, we're excited about the T-33. I'm not worried about speed, so I can't see taking the time out to radar gun stuff.
I have my GPS meter we could throw in it maybe.
I think we need to throw a GPS on board, or eventually we might be able to get the speed off of some of these ESCs. Who knows? I don't think right now that happens yet. But go check out Hangar 51, guys. Say hi. Thanks for coming by. Check out our videos. We got a playlist. This is part of it on the new E-flite P-51 1500mm 6-cell power, smart technology equipped telemetry with no onboard modules needed. It's crazy awesome.
Yep.
Appreciate you. Glad to be a part of it. Thanks for coming by. Go check out Kenny. We're going to go over there and say hi too.
Heck yeah.
We're out of here, and we'll see you Saturday night. I don't know what we're going to do, but I have a pretty good idea. We'll see you Saturday night. We're out here in 5. Hangar Rats forever. 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. Stick a monkey pants, subscribe, smash the bell, all that good stuff.
Later, guys.
See you guys. It ain't free when you work your butt off for it.